Hey everybody and welcome back to Age of Strife. So, you descend the staircase to the entrance of the crypt. And something strikes you as odd. The crypt is very well lit, with no signs of light. There's no torches, there's no lanterns, but it is well lit. There's
Color
no
of the
flicker.
light.
Uncolored.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, there's no flickering on the shadows. In fact, there are no shadows to speak of anywhere.
Okay.
Well,
How are our donkeys feeling in the whole time in Nixon?
Like donkeys. They're pretty chill. They don't
They
seem
got
to...
They got spooked out in the Shadewood, right?
I don't know, what do you remember?
I think they did. We all got freaked out there.
I'd say they feel soft and matted.
Numptus.
More magic. Let's keep on going. We need some distance. There's no shadows down here. So, Neal, is it just a straight run, or is there passages?
There's a straight shot that goes back fairly far, and then there are two passages that start one on either side immediately.
All right, let's keep going. We can't hide here.
should we send someone back to make sure the army doesn't come down?
There's no point. Either they come down or they don't.
There is a point, because if we can get into a hallway where we can fight them if they're going to fight us, we can more easily put a shield wall up and try and stop them.
But if they are coming, they may be spotted. We don't know what's deeper down either.
Stick together for now, then, yeah.
It's up to Luther. I'm gonna start heading down because they're gonna be here in like 20 seconds.
Okay. I'll lead the donkeys to keep up with me and Stefan.
You guys proceed down the hallway.
Straight down.
You notice as you go through... Well, maybe you don't. Give me perception checks, everybody. No, wisdom checks, everybody.
What's that?
Willpower, I guess. All right. Autumn's the first to point, or Ginger's the first to point out that there are all these sections for bodies to be situated, but there's no bodies in any of them.
Oh yeah, I would definitely point out that.
Nobody else recognizes this as an important detail.
From my upbringing in being taught about anatomy, I did dabble in this.
So they're just gone. I don't like this.
Maybe they eat the dead, but we gotta keep going.
We don't need to keep going.
We've seen Walking Dead before.
And if we stop, if they go past the if they come and have a look, they'll see us straight away. Is that what you want?
We don't even know who they are. We're gonna have to go out eventually.
You can hear some chanting coming from behind you. Sounds like it's inside the temple.
Can we recognize if it's elephant-like?
Doesn't sound like trumpets.
Okay. I say we just carry on this passage to wherever it's...
I don't like any of this.
Our goal is to find money, so we head on to the end. And if it's the standard
That doesn't mean
design...
he's suicidal about it.
Well, Luther, make a decision.
What do we think's happening behind us? What's that chanting?
Who cares? We don't need information. What do we gotta do?
If they come in behind us, we're dead.
Okay, we'll push one of the donkeys up first against them and then hide. Okay?
Hang on, that doesn't change anything. What do we do? Do we stay here or do we keep going? Quick.
Let's keep going forward and see what's ahead. But we need to be ready to fucking turn around and put up a shield wall at the very least. So I think myself and Ginger should be at the back for now.
Okay, so who's in the front?
I guess it'll be us to them.
Yep. I'll put my bow away and draw my saber.
Who is very front? Because there's only really room for one person to lead.
We've got
in that case,
plus
the
4
squire.
and 2 donkeys.
Okay.
Also, I should note that Spike is carrying a long spear, and so it would make it extremely impossible for him to turn around
Yep.
without,
So
picking up the spear and fiddling it around.
So Arthur's first. As you walk down this hallway, you recognize that what in front of you, what at first you kind of thought was just a yellowish wall, is actually a wall of stacked bones. You get to as you get further down the hallway, it opens up into this largish room, and the back wall is comprised of just bones stacked on top of each other. To your left is what looks to be maybe a small altar comprised solely of skulls, and to the other direction, the skull altars to the left, to the right are rib bones and other pieces of bones that have been woven into a set of side-by-side chairs. Above you is a chandelier with no candles or anything on it. It's a normal iron chandelier.
And it's all still lit.
Yeah, everything is still lit and there's no shadows.
Okay.
Do you still think they're nice and friendly there, Luther?
What exactly do you mean?
Look around you, and then answer that question for yourself. Is there anywhere to hide, Neal?
Yeah, you can hide to the left or to the right. This room is 20 feet wide by 15 feet deep, and the hallway comes, or the cryptway comes straight into the middle of it.
Well, I'm thinking if they're chanting, they're probably following us. So left or right, is there anywhere in the room to hide, or is it just we can hide under the corridor and then ambush them?
You can just
as they
hide
come
on the
through?
other side. There's no...
Right, okay.
I'd like to move the donkey and the party inwards and out of the immediate vision of the passage, and turn to Luther and say, start grabbing treasure.
Is there treasure?
No?
You can start looking around for treasure. There's certainly little bits of shiny things all over the place.
What? So there's a wall of bones.
It looks like the bones have been stacked floor to ceiling. Now, maybe they're stacked against a wall, or maybe it's a wall made out of bones, but it is bones carefully laid on top of each other to form a wall.
Just like the shade wood, we don't have enough here to burn all this. One day, maybe.
Ginger, you start looking around. I'm gonna stay by this passage in case I have to block it with my shield.
All right. Well,
And
then,
we got other issues. If they're going to be coming down here, they're chanting, they're worshipping. This is their religious section. We need to ambush them and make sure they don't escape to let anyone else know. I think they're coming down.
I'm going to
Sure enough, the voices of chanting begin to grow louder.
Stack
Okay.
up. We're,
Arthur, get behind me, and I sit on okay, so the hallway goes here. It enters into a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I sit on one side of the entranceway, just waiting to pop around and get into the hallway. If I think they're coming around.
Okay.
If they come through, I want to get an opportunity to attack and block the hallway.
Sure. So let's decide. From the direction of the hallway facing in, which side is Luther on? The right or the left?
The right.
Okay. Which side is Ginger on? Right or left?
upon seeing Luther pick a side, I'll pick the other side and wait for any visual cues from him.
And where are the donkeys? Your side?
Donkeys will try and remain as far packed to the wall as possible and stay out of view.
Yeah, they're on Ginger's side.
Yeah.
And Stefan and Arthur, which sides are you on?
I'll be on Ginger's side.
So if you've got like a hallway here, it opens up into a larger room. That.
Yeah.
With a little altar over here and side-by-side chairs over here. And so we've got Luther, Ginger, Arthur, and Stefan.
Yeah, and I would know this, I guess. Does Stefan have a crossbow?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm on the other side with Luther.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We're not all. I think it's evenish. Yeah.
The chanting grows in volume. You can tell the creatures are getting closer to you. Any words before they do whatever they do?
I
So-
just motion to get ready. So that
Luther's got
we can
his
take them there.
shield.
Yeah, I have
Luther's got my shield. I've got my spiked shield, and I'll try and hold it so that the spike does not protrude past and be visible, of course. And I'm looking for the cues on when to jump up and block.
Yeah, I'm just ready as soon as like they get to that area, like right when they're about to get into the room. I want to get an opportunity to attack and then block the hallway.
Sure enough,
I'm
okay.
I'm gonna take the crossbow off for the donkey and get it ready. And yeah, that's probably all we can communicate with it being so close.
Okay. The voices grow louder, the chanting grows deeper, and soon enough you can see one of these folks start to cross this threshold. It is wearing bright red robes from head to toe, and its face has white and black stripes going across it. And when I say white, I mean like snow white skin, not like makeup put on it, but like snow white skin with like jet black skin in a striped pattern across its otherwise humanoid face.
Zebra man.
Okay.
And you both have an attack of opportunity.
Do we get flanking?
You do. And surprise, so that should be +3 total.
Okay. So I'm at +3, and then I get another +3.
Ooh, that's a little loud.
Ooh, both on 13.
13s are both hits.
Ooh.
7 damage.
You
Both on
wound, but do not kill the one. And that is 7 as well.
Do we get crossbow shots range? Is
You
that
do,
possible?
but yes. So Luther hits, wounds it badly. Ginger hits, wounds it badly. Same creature, because only one can fit at a time. Stefan, you're gonna take a crossbow shot.
Do I have to make a cooled shot with?
You're gonna have to make a called shot, yeah.
Okay. Do I get surprise?
Yes.
Okay, so +2.
Yes.
Do I get flank?
Yes.
Okay, so +2 after all that.
Hit.
Yeah. 2.
The creature drops to the ground, dead.
Luther, do you stand up and block the path? as
Yeah,
soon
I
as
move
possible?
to block the path.
Okay. I'll stand and step behind Luther as soon as he blocks the
Actually,
path.
I guess if it dies, there's no need to block the path yet.
Well, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
We just have to make sure to block if they try to come in.
Spear attack readied.
Let's see. Ooh, that is really slow.
Yeah.
Arthur, you're first.
Okay. I move around like this way. No, that doesn't work really well. Like be here-ish, so on Arthur's or Luther's side, facing down the hallway.
Sure.
And I've got my saber out. And from there, I'll just ready an attack in case one of the creatures moves into the space here.
Okay. Autumn. Ginger.
Okay, think upon seeing that we have this sort of setup going on, I'm gonna put my steel spear on the donkey and pick up the long spear and stand so I'm able to poke into the passageway from a good little distance.
How long is your long spear?
The long spear it's reach 2 on your table.
Okay, so that's 10 feet long.
Reaches past a person in front of me, and I guess I'm putting down my shield as well.
All right, so Ginger steps over here, gets the long spear, points it down the hallway. Stefan goes at 11.
Is there a room for me to?
Also, because it is lit, do I see anything down the hallway?
You do. You see a whole bunch of these creatures down the hallway, but they haven't had their turn yet. So.
Okay.
I'm going to. Can I duck out and shoot them with a crossbow bolt?
Yes, you can.
Is there any penalties
Nope.
with? Okay. I like the sounds of that. No, I don't like the sound of that.
Give me a saving throw versus death there.
Pass.
All right. Easy peasy. So the creatures in the hallway turn and run, all of them. They just bolt down the hallway. Does anyone do anything? Sounds like you guys are all holding your ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here. If they want to come after us, they can come after us.
Nope. Within a round of running, they've all exited the building.
I'll say quietly, they're running away.
Yeah, we need to get out. We need to get out.
Search the room first.
Do we have time? We can certainly just see what's here and come back later.
I mean, what
Pick
else?
up stuff
They ran
and
away.
leave.
Someone search the room. Someone check out the fucking bone wall.
I'm gonna head over to the altar and pick up things.
There are all sorts of golden doodads all over the altar. Weird things, like here's a golden spoon, here's like a little golden, almost like a toothpick or something. Here's a necklace that's made out of gold that looks like it used to have a gemstone in the middle, but the gemstone's been removed. When you flip it over, there clearly used to be other things inlaid in here, but it's only the gold section of this left now.
So my plan is to look at the altar and anything that is pick-upable, obviously not the altar itself,
Right.
pick it up and start putting it onto saddlebags.
Okay, so you start swiping all of the bits of gold off the altar and shoving them into the
I'll
saddlebags.
count it up and actually look at it later.
Right.
I'm gonna head to the bone wall then.
What do you do to the bone wall?
Is there anything to do with it?
It's like a whole bunch of bones that are stacked on top of each other, making a wall.
I'm just gonna just try and sweep the bones aside, scatter the bones. Is that possible? Are they mortared in?
No, I mean that's just a big wall of it, so you'd need something bigger than just a hand to swipe them aside. You know, you could maybe bash them with a.
Could you grab one and then
Just
just
try and
pull on
pull
it?
them out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that.
I'll play anti Jenga.
It would all fall. Surely it would all fall if you just take one from the middle.
So you start tugging on these bones, and they seem really solidly attached in here. Either they must be held together somehow.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, nothing here. At least
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah, if it's solid, leave it be.
Got stuff. Let's go.
Okay. If Luther's just gonna take a last glance around the room, make sure we're not leaving anything.
Give me a perception check real quick, Luther. In fact, everyone give me a perception check as
Yeah.
you take a last glance around the room before you depart. You find nothing, Luther.
Yeah.
Just this zebra-faced man.
What am I seeing?
Pass.
Let's see. Arthur, you spot that there's a little bit of water coming out from behind one of the chairs. I don't know if that's important enough to you as a detail.
Nope. I was looking for shiny things.
Nope, nothing shiny.
Okay.
Let's get out of here. And Luther will lead the way with the shield up and just start slowly moving his way out.
Okay.
Let's make sure they've gone and they're not leaving a watch, and then let's head south and then head in.
All right. You get back out to the main area of the temple. You see one of these robed figures with the black and white stripes across its face, kind of standing around the outside corner, poking in. And as Luther steps out, it makes eye contact with you for just a moment, and then it disappears, vanishing behind the wall.
Well, they seem timid. It was watching me, but it saw me and left. Let's get to the river and start moving up towards that blue roofed house.
Yep.
All right. Let's lead on.
Okay. So you guys are going to head towards the river and then northward towards the blue roofed house?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way back towards the river by the same route by which you got there. Let's take a look. Who's in the lead here? Is it Luther still?
Yeah.
All right. When Luther spots something in one of the abandoned, semi-ruined buildings beside you, some sort of shadow moving that shouldn't be moving.
Okay, I'll point over there and say there's something over there. Is it a wooden building?
Nope, it's a stone building. The front side of it has fallen down, spewing rocks on the inside.
Okay. So we can. How far can we see into the building? Can we see like?
You can see the whole room, but yeah, you can see the whole room here. There is a doorway, also missing a door, that leads to a further back room, and another doorway missing a door leading. So what the first one leads directly forward, the other one leads to your left.
Is there anything wooden in there at all? Like
There's some.
Maybe.
No, nothing wooden at all.
Okay, well, I'll just point out that there's something in there and tell everybody to be careful and just keep moving past it.
Okay. There's a slight shaking sensation in the ground. And you notice the loose stones in this collapsed section of the building start to tremble and then rise off the ground slowly but surely.
Okay. Luther's going to turn towards the building and put his shield up and just like keep strafing to the side towards the river.
All right, roll me initiative, everyone.
It's magic. Kill it.
So all we see is like rocks rising.
Yeah, like the stones that used to be forming this building that have since crumbled and fallen in start to shake and rise. Each one of them is about the size of a brick, except they're gray instead of red.
Not attacking that. Moving. Oh.
Oh, beautiful initiatives. I love it. The stones rise a good 8 feet off of the air and then start pelting towards you. 2 of them going at each of you.
Oh, I should note that after leaving the crypts, I would have changed back to shield and spear instead of holding the long spear.
It's fair. Luther, a 6 and a 14 against you.
Misses. Well,
Ginger.
It's the shield.
Make me a dex check. Oh, no, you're using the other shield. Ginger, a 6 and a 9. Those are both misses. Stefan, a 4 and a 15.
15 is dead on.
Okay. The brick strikes you for 3 points of damage. And Arthur, it's a 17 and a 2.
Misses.
Both?
Yep.
Sweet Jesus.
Good thing we
Chainmail
got
plus
Neal.
2 dex.
Oh, it's plus 3 for dex, you bastard. Alright. You
He is
managed
the true
to...
hero.
Yeah. Party's turn, starting with Jeff.
Okay, I'm gonna go rushing to the building to try and take out this thing.
If you're rushing, you're trying to take out a house.
You move into the building. You see on the left passageway, the one that's not directly in front of you, there is this clear person. You can see lungs, and you can see a heart, and you can see a brain and eyes, and maybe some other organs near the belly that you're just not familiar with because you don't have anatomy. But the flesh and muscles and bone of this creature are absolutely transparent.
Yeah, if you start running toward the house, Luther's like, "No, run!"
Yeah, I continue right in there, and I'm gonna try and stab this thing.
Go ahead and make me an attack at... well, I guess I'll just give it AC instead of a penalty to hit. Okay, make me an attack roll. Beautiful.
Are you still dual wielding?
Well, make me that saving throw versus death for that first attack.
I think that was the 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the saving throw was the 13. Got it. And then a 14 to hit. Okay, so the 13 is a fail by how much?
13's a pass. Exactly.
You're muted, Stefan.
I've got the wrong way around. Yeah, no, 13 is a pass.
Okay, lovely. The 14 is a hit.
Oh, fancy.
7.
Okay. You skewer the creature on the end of your sword, and it gives a feeble.
It's sad.
It does not die.
What's the
Who's
wound
next?
look like?
You can't see it from where you are.
Ah.
Who's
What
next?
does the room look like?
That's not your turn. Who's next?
Arthur and I tied.
Then you go at the same time, and you are Luther. Arthur and Patrick, go.
Okay. I get my bow out and try to follow Stefan.
Okay, so you move into the center of this building, above where all of these stones have risen. Stefan is in the doorway, stabbing at this clearish creature that is difficult for you to see. You can barely make it out. Stefan's blocking like the big organs with his body, so you can just kind of see this like floating brain with this clearish thing around it.
Yeah. Luther is staying on the outside with his shield up and just yelling to get out of there.
You gonna make a shot, Arthur?
No.
Okay. Luther, you're yelling to everyone to get out. Ginger?
So I see Stefan run in. Luther has gone. Has he gone in as well?
No.
No, I'm just standing exactly where I was with my shield up, yelling, "Get out!"
I'll keep up with Luther and remain on guard for other things that might be coming, and of course holding my shield up ready for another brick to fly at me.
Okay, roll me initiative.
What are these initiative rolls? Good lord.
7, 12,
Mine's 6.
6, 7, 12. Arthur?
What should I do if I want to grab Stefan and try to pull him out?
3,
Alright, there we go.
9. 7 goes first.
6 goes
Actually,
first.
7. I'm sorry, 6. 6 goes first. Someone roll a 6?
Yeah.
Yes, me.
Mine is 6.
Okay, 6 goes
Mine
first.
Is that hit?
That is definitely a hit. It is not a crit.
Max damage.
You
And
run
then-
the creature through. It doubles over your sword, and all these stones fall out of the sky.
You can thank me later, everyone. All of you cowards.
Arthur, there are 3 of them above you,
Yeah.
so you get 3
After
attacks
the
on.
stones fall on your head.
10, 18, and 19 against Arthur.
Ooh, 2 of them hit.
2 of them land on you. Thank God you got 17 AC, otherwise those could have been crits. You take 5 points of damage as bricks fall, one of them hitting you in the head, the other one hitting you in the shoulder, like right by your neck. Stefan, you're underneath a slight overhang, so nothing falls on you, and none of them had come out into the street where Ginger or Luther were, so the rest just kind of fall harmlessly to the ground around you.
Can I use an immediate healing check on the wound?
Yes, on one of the 2 wounds. Give
Okay.
me a healing check.
Oh, I haven't rolled one of these. Is it? What's the stat it's based on again?
It, I think.
Willpower
Oh.
-2, so it's a very hard one to actually do for me. 6.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You restore, what is it, D something hit points? D3, D2?
So I think it's a D3.
I think it's a D3 as well.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll a D3 while I check it? Yep, D3. Alright, you recover 2 HP, Arthur.
Alright.
Oh, let's get going. Don't leave threats behind us, especially not if they can throw bricks at us.
I was gonna stay in the house. Listen to me next time. Don't fucking run under stones that are flying in the air.
Yes, we were being pelted by bricks, and you wanted to just run. What do you think would have happened there?
It's in the house. Just stay there.
And it can come out and throw bricks at us. In any case, let's keep going.
Okay.
Hold up. What was that thing you just killed?
Some translucent thing with brains and shit on the inside. Who cares? It's magic. It dies.
Guess we don't have time to burn everything here then.
You keep
Oh.
pushing along to the riverbed and start heading northward up it when there are ripples in the water. And you see the bizarre sight of 3 of these giant carp that are, they're like the size of a large dog coming out of the water, except they have legs protruding from them, just like knobby knees and shins. It's maybe like, a good
What the fuck?
6 inches above the knee that sticks out, and then just legs coming out of it. And they turn as they come out of the water onto the riverbank to face you, maybe 100 feet down the river.
So they're 100 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think this is another initiative roll moment.
Yeah.
Let's fight these ones. Oh no. Oh
Oh
no.
man,
Oh my
the
god.
rolls.
Here we go. 3 Nixon fishmen come at you.
Nixon carp.
Nixon carp. Their lowest is at 9. I'm missing a ginger roll initiative. No?
Mine's 16. We all rolled high.
Except I rolled a 4.
Okay, no, there we go. Patrick goes first.
Yeah. So the range on my throwing daggers is 15, 30, 45 yards. So
45. These should be feet, I think, right? Is that feet or yards?
I think
No, it
it's
says yards. You're right. Okay, cool.
I'm going to hold my action until they come into short range. So until they're 45 feet away, I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. They go. They all start wobbling down the road towards you, or the embankment towards you on their tiny little stubby short legs. Get your first toss, Luther.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat the rest of your initiatives, all of them.
16.
16 is a hit.
1 damage.
Not enough to kill the creature. Your throwing knife kind of hits it and embeds itself in the creature's side as they come running down the path to you. Who's in the very front?
I am.
Me and Luther standing with shields.
Yeah.
All right. The fish go as they come at you. One of them opens its mouth, revealing these wickedly sharp teeth as it tries to take a bite out of Luther for an 8, which is no good. The other one tries to bite Ginger for a 9, which is not even hardly better. The third one jumps into the water and then pops up on the other side of Ginger, kind of wrapping around the wall that you guys are forming. Which is adjacent to Stefan or Arthur. Which one of you is on the riverside? Who wants to take the attack?
Should we just roll D2?
Sure. 1 is Stefan, 2 is Arthur. Go for it.
Sure.
1 is Stefan. Pops up on the side of Stefan for a natural 20 to hit.
Ouch.
With plus its bonuses is a critical hit. It bites you, sinking its sharp, nasty teeth into you for 4 points of damage. Not a very good carp. But roll me a saving throw versus death.
That is a fail by 1.
Severity is no significant effects, so we won't worry about it. And now it's the remainder of the party's turn.
So I think I'm next. I will turn to the one that just ripped the bejeebies out of me and do nasty things to it.
Nice.
Hit, no crit.
For 7. And
You
then,
wound it.
okay, and this.
That
I'll
is a
crit this
critical
thing
hit.
back.
That is a double critical hit.
Double crit.
Yes.
13.
You destroy it. The first
Yeah.
short sword goes in through its side. The second one goes down its mouth. And the fish creature with the legs coming out of the bottom of it just topples to the side.
I'll then move to the side of the river side of the next one to gain the flanking position of it. Actually, no, sorry. I'll stay behind the shield wall.
Yeah, because Ginger and Luther are there.
Are they blocking? Can we not get past them?
Right, the fish had to jump into the water and pop back out.
Right. Okay, cool.
Who is next?
It's me or Arthur, right?
See you.
I'm last.
Okay. I'm going to make my spear attack. Yep, just one attack. Against the one that has attacked me. 14.
Hit.
Nice.
2d4 plus 2. And I deal 8.
Ooh, nice hit. You badly wound the fish man. Fish thing? I wouldn't quite call it a fish man. You wound the legged fish.
And
Axolotl.
yeah, so that's it. That's my turn.
Arthur.
Okay, is there anywhere for me to move to get like line of sight on this carp?
You have line of sight, absolutely. Do you mean like
Aren't-
attack range?
a clear shot where I'm not also shooting one of my friends?
No, you're behind the two people. The embankment's not that large, and there's a building directly to your side. Well, it's actually a fence. A wooden fence.
Okay, I will hold my fire then.
Okay. Luther, you can take your 2 throws at the guy in front of you.
Okay. 13.
Miss. Well, scrapes off the scales.
6. That's
6 is
definitely
a
a miss.
scrape off the scales, too. And initiative.
Is this functioning as an actual shield wall?
2 of us.
The 2, you've got your shield up. So I don't think you can throw and work at a shield wall. I think you need to be, because throwing, you can't keep the shield up and
If I
top.
switch to my arming sword, is it functioning as a shield
Absolutely.
wall? Alright. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, versus melee, the members of the shield wall are in close order. Shield wall allows them to concentrate their fighting power. Gives you all the bonus of 1 to your armor class. We can only fight with one-handed weapons. And if you use a slashing or bludgeoning weapon, you suffer a penalty of 2 to your attack rolls. Piercing weapons are not affected by any form. But it does say you have to be in close order, so you guys have to... You're not standing your normal distance, you cover up so your shields overlap, which is going to open a little bit of space on your side for one of your party members to come through, or one of the fishy things to come through. But did we roll initiative? Yes, we did. 4, 13, 9, 12. Well, 4 definitely goes first.
All right, I shall go to the side of my party members to get. Do I get flanking on the squishy thing?
Yes, you do. 22 is a hit. Does not clear by 10.
Right. Max damage.
You are a damage-dealing machine today.
I know. I'm doing nicely.
All right, you skewer the fish in with the side. It's not dead yet, though.
Okay, I shall follow up with a second attack.
That is a miss. Next was a 9.
Yep, that's me. 11, that's a miss, I guess.
That is a miss. The fishy guys go at 13, which is a tie with Autumn. No, Arthur goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and now all of my people are in the way, so I just kind of stand there. I'm about to take a shot. No,
No.
and do nothing.
Okay.
Can you climb the fence to the right?
I guess maybe these fish things might be too small. But I think the idea of a shield wall is that we're crouched down. So
Not necessarily crouched down, because you still need to be able to stab and move around. So the idea of a shield wall is you're standing up and your shields overlap each other, giving you a bonus of 1 to your AC.
Yeah, but I think in order to cover your legs,
I definitely wouldn't be crouched down in a shield wall because I have to hold my arm over to spear over my shield.
Yeah,
I
and your
assume
shields are
spear.
big. They're nice big shields. If you take a look at an Aspis shield, They're pretty big.
Okay.
They'll cover your down to your knees, and if you need to block lower, you just lower the shield. And for something to stab at your feet gives you got a pretty good idea that they're going to stab there ahead of time.
Although we probably wouldn't have taught Arthur this yet, we do have, and we have used tactics in the shield wall. We did split when we went down to the ground, so we certainly do know certain maneuvers that were probably taught by our father as a retired officer. So it makes sense that we would have commands that we could give, so I could break the shield wall to get through. So there might be a way we can talk about that in the future.
Yeah. Also, you probably have greaves on. If you're shield walling sort of fellas, you probably have some sort of greaves.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? No, it was Ginger's turn and the Fishman's turn at the same time.
Okay, so I'm stabbing at them.
Okay.
Natural 18.
That is a critical hit. The Fishman gets a 16 against you as you stab it because you guys go at the same time.
I block it.
Okay. And it gets a 19 against Luther. The other one gets 19 against Luther.
Crit, so it's 10.
You skewer the spear, the Fishman on your spear. He slides off in a bloody mess, rolling into the river. Luther, it's a 19 against you?
Yeah, that clears by 1.
That's alright. The Fishman bites you for 4.
Okay.
At the end of the round, I get a second attack.
Yep.
Yeah, same here.
That's a hit. That's a hit. 5 damage, and Ginger does 7 damage.
7.
You guys hit the fish from either side because it's the one in front of Luther, and it gets skewered crosswise like a shish kebab, and slowly slides off your weapons as you extract them.
Do I have to have a healing proficiency to do a healing check on myself?
Yes, and it has to happen in the round immediately following the...
Well, this would be the round immediately following.
Right. So Ginger could heal you.
Okay.
I'm on. I got critted. I'm on 4 of 11 people.
It's more important.
Yeah, but his wound wasn't this round. That was a couple rounds ago. So a healing check on him won't help.
No, it was this round, wasn't it? Oh, no, last round.
Yeah, it was last round.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can get my healing kit out and attempt check on Luther. Still not great at these.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make yourself a healing check. Ooh, not quite. As you're trying to patch up Luther's neck, where the Fishman bit, you hear this noise from inside the city. It sounds like that same sort of trumpet noise the Elephant Man was making.
How wide
get
is
to cover.
the river here, and what's on the other side?
I'm sorry, I missed the first part of that question.
How wide's the river here, and what's on the other side?
River's probably 100 feet wide. The other side is more town. It's pretty devastated and ruined. But you don't see anything in it, any living creatures in it.
Yeah, I figured if carp just came out, there probably wouldn't be more there. But
How many carp bodies are around us right now?
3.
3.
Okay. After doing my healing check on Luther, I'm gonna sort of crouch down and inspect one of the carps. We've already sort of opened up it. I want to just check what sort of weird thing is going on with these legs.
So you start cutting open the carp and looking at where the legs come into the body.
Yeah, basically.
It's truly a bizarre specimen because the legs look like they've got human muscles or humanoid muscles in them, but the fish section looks like it has fish muscles in it. And you can clearly see the point where the human muscles switch to fish muscles as they attach to the cartilage in the body. It's a bizarre transfer of one type of flesh to another. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Look, we don't have time for this. We need to get to that blue roofed house, get to the estate, and get out.
Yeah,
Okay.
or hold up there, or hold up at the blue. How far away is the bridge, Neal? In relation to us and the blue roofed house.
So the blue roofed house is maybe 600 feet down in front of you guys. The bridge is maybe another 400 feet beyond that.
All right, let's get to the blue roofed house and make a decision from there.
Okay. You guys push your way down, or up the river as it may be, when someone spots behind you guys. I think Arthur spots behind you. There are more of those red-robed creatures kind of falling in line well down the river. But they kind of come out and they are at least see you.
Are you still in that formation?
No, they're not in a column.
All right, guys, what are we doing?
Just keep
We can
going
take.
and see if they're following us. They won't move any faster, so let's just keep going.
Well, they can see us. Do we want to take pot shots at them, or do we want to go?
If we
The
just keep
bridge.
moving, we'll see if they follow us or not, and we'll still have the same amount of time to take pot shots.
It's pretty clear that they're following us. They've seen us.
All right, you guys move your way down the river embankment until you come to the blue-roofed house. It is a stone building with tiles along the outside that look like some sort of mosaic, probably of old Nixon before it kind of fell to these weird monsters. You see this beautiful like riverside with all this grass and all these like happy people having picnics. In fact, it probably looks like the view directly across from the river, almost like someone set up a mirror with the mosaic work.
Are those things still following us?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay. I take out my crossbow and turn around and say, let's start shooting.
Either that, or we just head to the estate, like you said. Maybe
Okay.
they won't expect us to go that way. We might be able to lose them.
Okay, yeah, let's just go.
Let's see that, but perhaps we can fire at them to get them to break, and then we go.
Let's start shooting.
Okay. I take the crossbow off of the donkey.
All right.
So I guess we form up in like an army with muskets would and just start firing away.
I guess in this situation, I'll pick up a javelin.
They're at a pretty good distance behind you right now, probably outside of javelin range.
I'll hold it in case.
Arthur, you are already armed before they can pick up their stuff. I think you've got better range than they do.
Yeah. Are they within 50 yards?
No. They're maybe 120 yards right now.
That's medium range for a light crossbow.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's medium range for a bodkin arrow for my longbow. That's long range for a broadhead. So yeah, I'll take a shot with a bodkin arrow.
Sure. You get 2 shots per round, so go ahead and make both of them.
20. I think it's -2 for medium range.
It is.
So that's just 0 for me. Longbow.
Nice.
16 is a hit.
24 plus 1 damage.
4 damage strikes the creature in the gut. And go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay.
As the rest of the party's grabbing their weapons. A 6 falls short. The red-robed creatures break and move back in towards the city on this round as you guys are grabbing your weapons.
I don't even
All right.
I don't even know if
head
those
in.
creatures are hostile. It's very strange.
They worship.
Easily they
They
break.
worship bones. Let's go.
They haven't attacked us once.
Okay. So you've got the blue-roofed house in front of you. You start heading down the path, the side of it that you know leads inward to the city, towards the estate you're looking for. And you get maybe 5 feet down that road when you notice this purplish, blackish tentacle streaking out from behind a ruined wall to cross the road, and another one crossing from the other side of the road.
Back up. And I just start with my shield up, start backing up back towards the river.
Yeah, let's get to the bridge. I think this is over now.
You guys make for the bridge?
If I don't think I'd go that far, I'd say let's find like an alternate path, like loop around that road where the tentacles were.
Okay.
We're so close
you
to the estate, and we don't want to make another trip in here.
I think we will be here many times, but yes. Okay. You don't think that the tentacles are here for us? They're just here randomly?
It would be strange if they were so hostile that they would be hunting us down. They
All right.
I don't think they'll. We don't even know what they are. Can they move?
The tentacles are now quite heavily in the street, maybe 15 foot long on either side, coming out, kind of curving around. And these large, almost octopus-shaped creatures, except they only have the one tentacle, start stepping out from either side of the road towards you.
But we've all been backing up, so hopefully we're not too close.
You're back against the river. These guys are maybe 20 feet, 30 feet in front of you. And they start walking towards you.
Oh, that's very close.
Yeah, they're these big kind of dome-shaped things with little tentacles that they seem to be walking on, and then this one big tentacle that comes off of them and reaches in your direction, 15 feet long. So they come out from the sides and start moving down the street towards you.
That's pretty hostile. Do we run or attack?
Yeah, how quickly are they moving?
Normal human walking speed.
Okay, well, we just have to fight. You're shooting.
All
Alright.
I have the crossbow, so...
Yeah, if they're going to let us get a free attack, I guess I'll start throwing daggers.
So you guys go for your weapons, and we'll just roll initiative, because they're pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw him a javelin. Different speed. It's an 8.
Ooh, got crap initiative.
15.
Let's see, 11, 10, 5, 15 for initiatives. Against their fastest is 11, so Patrick goes first.
Throwing daggers. With my shield up. 18.
18 is a hit.
Three damage.
Okay. It sticks in the rubbery hide of the guy on the left. Who had the 10?
Me.
It's your turn.
All right. I'll take a shot at, I guess, the one on the right.
Okay.
2. There we go. 18.
It is a hit.
There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Damage
Very
rolls.
nice.
You strike it, sinks in most of the way into this creature's domey, fleshy, rubbery hide. It goes, the one on the right goes at 11. It's moved close enough now that it reaches its tentacle out for Arthur. Which is it's making a grab attack, so it's only counting your dex. A 12 against you.
Miss.
Alright, so it tries to wrap its tentacle around your leg, but to no avail.
I'm going simultaneous. Can I slash at the tentacle?
Yes, make me roll to hit.
Just no bonuses, I'm guessing.
Nope.
Cool shot.
17's a hit.
Oh, sorry, +2 on that.
So 5 damage. You
Yep.
slice deeply into the side of the tentacle.
And then second
Spasms
shot
a
up.
bit. 15's a hit as well.
For another
And
6.
damage. You hack into the tentacle again, almost severing it. Now the end of it's kind of writhing mercilessly.
And then I will step back.
Okay. Ginger... No, you have 15. Right?
15. I'm preparing to throw a javelin.
Yeah. The other guy goes next. Reaching his large tentacle out towards Arthur, trying to grab him by the ankle. That's a 12 against your unarmored AC.
Also miss.
I'm sorry, I said Arthur, I meant Luther.
Oh.
Sorry, because that's the one on the right is going after Luther.
Oh, that's a hit if it's unarmored.
Yeah. It wraps its tentacle around your leg, and give me a dex check against this guy's strength.
Dice, please. 29.
Ooh, that's pretty good. You might actually beat him.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. So it starts pulling you towards it, but you maintain your footing. You don't fall down, but it is strong enough that it still pulls you towards it. But you can kind of hop along as you get pulled closer towards this creature. And then Ginger goes.
Okay.
Left.
I'm gonna throw my javelin at the main body of the one that has tentacled Luther's leg.
All right. You rolled a hit.
18.
Nice.
Hit.
I get my +2 damage on javelin throws as well, yeah?
Yes.
Brilliant. 5.
Right. And that's everyone. No, Luther can still make 2 more throws if you want,
I'm, like,
as this
hopping
thing's.
towards it, throwing. Okay.
Yeah. Since you're hopping on one leg, I'm going to give you a penalty to hit. That seems like an awkward way to throw a dagger.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, maybe -2. Seems like a slight penalty.
15.
That's a hit.
2 damage.
Okay.
And 12.
No, it's a miss.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Initiative.
have a second longbow shot.
Yes, take it.
Yeah, there we go.
Which one are you shooting at? The one that's already the badly wounded one, or the one that's pulling Luther?
The one that was attacking me, so the wounded one.
Cool.
There we go.
4 damage is not enough to kill it. Enough to wound it, though. Roll me initiative, everyone.
I'm gonna
I got 9.
Do I think I can free myself, like, without chopping off the tentacle? Like,
You can try. I don't know if you have an idea of how successful that will be, but if you want to try and just free yourself as an action that round, that's cool. That'll work.
I'm gonna pick up another javelin.
oh,
Okay.
I'm freeing myself very quickly.
Yes, you go first.
Okay, how can I free myself?
I mean, this thing has a tentacle wrapped around your left leg.
Try and pull my leg out from its grasp? Or I can either do that or, like, try to pull the tentacle off, like, unwrap it.
So which one is it going to be?
I would rather get my leg out, because I'm more dexterous than I am strong, let's
So
say.
you're just going to, like, try and hop the other way and tug your leg out?
Okay, I have an idea. I step on the tentacle with one leg and pull the leg out with my other.
I like it. Give me a strength check.
Okay. 23.
No, it gets a 34 on its strength check.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you get like a hop onto it and try and tug off, but to no avail, and you catch yourself before you fall. Does anyone beat a 6? No. The one against Luther has dragged Luther all the way to it, and it moves with its body over him. Luther, as these like weird, I guess you can't move over you unless you're knocked over. So it tries to bump into you to knock you over. Give me an opposed strength check.
Bumping into me, oh god.
It's probably a poor description.
No, I'm not getting that.
So it knocks you to the ground, and then these like little tiny tentacles, I guess there may be a good 2 feet that it's holding up on, maybe 15 of these things, start to move over you as the big tentacle pulls you underneath its body, and you see underneath it is this large beak, maybe like this large, and it descends on you and tries to eat your guts.
So what's going on with my shield right now?
It's probably like dragged behind you.
So I can't be like under it.
Yeah, you can try and use it. I'll let it count to your AC. Maybe you're like pushing against the creature, trying to keep it off of you. So it gets a... What is that? That's like a... that's a 13 to hit.
No, that's a miss.
Okay.
Well,
So its beak comes in, like, tries to grab your guts, but the chain mail on it keeps the beak from pinching you too badly. Does anyone go better than an 8?
No.
No. All right. The other one that had attacked Arthur withdraws its tentacle and starts to shimmy and scurry back down the road the way that it came. Next in line.
It's Arthur at 12.
Looks like Arthur.
No, sorry, that's me next.
Nope, Jeff at 9.
At 9.
Yep.
Can I reach the one that's shambling back down?
Away?
Yeah.
With a melee attack?
Yes.
Yeah, you could. It's like gone down the alleyway or the road, the street, and then kind of ducked into a yard. So you could go down and chase after it.
Okay, so
You'd
so
lose line of sight from the party.
Yeah, okay. In that case, no. Yeah, damn. Don't want to leave it alone. But no, I'm gonna go for the one which has Luther them.
Okay.
Can I go flank?
Yes. Ooh. Your sword slips against its rubbery hide, doing 0 damage. 14's a hit, though.
Yes.
That one pierces it.
For 8.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. The creature secretes a reddish, clearish blood on your blade. Now Arthur goes.
All right, I'll take a shot at the one that has Luther then.
Okay. No called shot necessary for the angles. Because Stefan's on one side, and you can get a pretty clear shot here. 9 is a miss, though. Sailing high and wide. Ginger.
Okay. Upon seeing Luther get pulled under, instead of throwing my javelin, I'm going to pull up my shield and run towards it and hope to make a shield rush against it.
Ooh, okay. Make me
Just
your
reading the shield rush.
roll to hit.
Yep. It's just a roll to hit with my normal modifiers, I think.
I think so. I'm going to double check.
Unless there's some sort of size difference. Is there a size difference?
Shield rush. Let's knock someone down with your shield. You must have access to 10 feet of running room to make an effective shield rush. You do. Treat as a charge, so +2 to... No, for purpose of guarding.
It has +3 if it's aware. Wait, no. That doesn't count here.
He makes normal attack against his enemy's
It
AC.
has lots of legs. Does that count here?
Yeah. So make me a roll to hit against it first.
Alright.
And then there'll be opposed checks. That's a
15.
hit against it. The loser of the opposed fail. So make opposed strength checks.
What's my strength again?
And it'll get a bonus of 2 because it has a lot of legs.
Okay.
Wow.
29.
14 and 14 has a 28. So
Nice.
you bowl it over just barely. It falls to the side, little legs wriggling all over the place, and you can see this big, nasty beak in the middle of it, ready to chomp down on anyone. Arthur gets the second shot.
I also get my second sword.
Stefan
Let's
gets a
see.
second sword attack. This guy is prone now, so +4 to hit, no flank.
Okay. Oh, sorry. This will be take 1 from that.
So it's still a hit.
What if he sticks it?
Dear God. The creature is almost dead. It's been stabbed and shot and skewered all over the place. It's twitching like a jellyfish that you're frying. Fried jellyfish. Arthur.
I just read in the chat, I just realized I have a spiked shield.
Oh, is this your spiked shield?
It is, yes. I forgot about that.
Okay. Oh well. Roll to hit Arthur.
Okay. Does it get something because it's prone and I'm using a ranged attack?
Yeah, it has a bonus to its AC.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, this thing's pretty broad, so I'm just going to give it a bonus of 2 instead of a bonus of 4. So make your normal attack. That's a hit. That is still... No, it is 1 short of a crit.
Oh.
1 short.
This one. There we go.
Okay. Your arrow puts it down for good. The tentacle relaxes on Luther's leg.
All right, we gotta keep moving.
Yeah. Good work.
I'll help Luther up since I'm right next to him.
Okay. Where basically out of time, unfortunately. This is an awkward spot to end. Like to get us into a little bit more of a safe place to end, but there is no safe place in sight. So why don't we just pause it here? You guys are right next to the river. We're gonna have to try and remember where we are here for next week. So good game, everyone. A little bit, I don't know, a little bit weird. The residents of Nixon are not
Very
your
weird.
standard creatures.
One of those creatures escaped from us, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just like to say that with the one that is dead by us, I'll stab into it like once or twice.
Make sure it's really dead.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Actually, if we severely hurt its tentacle, it may die anyway if it uses that to feed.
So, since we're in the middle of combat and in the middle of a town, no experience for today. We'll rope it in with next week's session and all that jazz.
Okay.
And I guess you guys have a week to think about what you want to do. So, good
Survive.
luck.
Okay. Just checking. We're on Sunday the 8th.
Yes.
No, we're not. We
No.
left town on Sunday the 8th.
So, you spent all day the 8th and the 9th moving. So, today's Tuesday the 10th.
Okay. Yep,
Thank you for
got that.
being a record keeper.
Yep. That's what my book's for.
And are there any other things we want to say before we head out for the day?
No.
I don't guess so. Maybe
Have a
I'll
lovely
get some
day,
more someday.
All right, guys. This has been Age of Strife. We'll see you next week for... Oh, wait, don't we have a different playtime next week? No.
I haven't chosen a different playtime now.
No, I think I'm crazy. I think
there's
I
I...
think it's because your dicing with death is different.
Dicing with Death is on Saturday, not... Okay, cool. Never mind. We'll see you guys next Sunday, the 29th of January at 10 a.m. for more Age of Strife.
Mhm.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.